There's a place so empty it almost feels like the world forgot it exists. A stretch of land where nothing grows right, where the wind sounds wrong, and where silence doesn't comfort you. It watches you. In the middle of that nowhere, there's a house. Old, isolated, surrounded by things that shouldn't move but somehow do. And inside that house lives something that should have never survived this long. Not because it's strong, not because it's fearless, but because every single night it chooses to stay when everything in its body is begging it to run. At first, it doesn't look like much. Small, fragile, easily startled. The kind of presence you'd expect to hide behind furniture at the first creak of a door. And it does. It shakes. It panics. It screams at things no one else seems to notice. But here's where things start to feel off. Because the fear never leaves. It doesn't get used to the darkness. It doesn't become numb to the horrors. Every encounter feels like the first time, and yet, it never leaves that house. And that's the part people don't understand, because this place isn't normal. Visitors don't knock on the door. They arrive. Creatures that don't belong to this world, figures that bend reality, things that shouldn't exist, all drawn to that single house like it's some kind of magnet. And every time something new shows up, there's only one thing standing between them, and two completely unaware humans who live like everything is fine. That's when the pattern starts to reveal itself. The small figure notices first, always. Before the sounds get louder, before the shadows stretch across the walls, before the danger fully shows itself, there's a moment, just a fraction of a second, where it knows something is wrong. And in that moment, it has a choice. Run and survive, or stay and protect. And every single time, it stays. Not because it's brave. That's the illusion. It's terrified. Completely, painfully aware of how outmatched it is. Its body shakes. Its voice cracks. Its instincts scream to escape. But it moves anyway. It acts anyway. It throws itself into situations it has no chance of winning, facing things that don't follow rules, don't feel pain, don't stop. And somehow, it keeps finding a way. Sometimes it's pure instinct, sometimes it's luck, and sometimes it's something deeper, something built from a past that wasn't kind, a past where it learned what it feels like to be alone, to be powerless, to be forgotten. And maybe that's why it refuses to let that happen again, not to them. Because while the world outside that house twists and breaks in unnatural ways, inside, there's something real, something worth protecting. And the two people it protects, they don't see it. Not really. To them, everything is normal. The chaos resets, the danger disappears, and life goes on like nothing ever happened. They complain, they argue, they go about their day completely unaware of how close they come, over and over again, to something far worse than they could ever imagine. And standing right there, between them and that reality, is the one thing they'd never expect. Night after night, the same cycle repeats. The unknown arrives, the fear returns, and the smallest guardian in that empty land steps forward again. Not because it believes it will win, but because it believes it has to try. And that's what makes this story different. It's not about strength. It's not about power. It's about choosing to face what terrifies you the most, knowing you're not enough, and doing it anyway. So now the question is simple. If you were trapped in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by things that shouldn't exist, with no one coming to save you, would you run? Or would you stay, like this little shaking, underestimated protector who keeps saving a world that doesn't even realize it's being saved? Now think about it. You've definitely seen this character before, but do you actually recognize who he is? You knew him, didn't you?